life up in the fast lane. Hey, living life up in the...
What's up, Tire Garage TV? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pablo. I own, work, and live here at the Tire Garage. It's a little shop located in Santa Ana, Southern California, where I pretty much show you on this channel what we do here. A little bit of everything. Anything car related is what I love to do. So let's do it. Join me, hit that subscribe button, and let's get going. Let's get going. We got a little project today. Check this out. So this customer dropped off this Nissan Sentra, okay? He started working at it from home, where he added coilovers. He figured it would be a little project for him to do at home, and it truly is. It truly is a little project you can probably do at home. But sometimes things don't work out perfectly the way they're supposed to. So in this case, the car ended up higher than what he expected. It wasn't perfect. That's not what he wanted. He wanted the car lower. The rear he hasn't even touched, so the rear are actually sitting in the trunk. We'll start that today. As of the front, I think in the front all we really got to do is lower the coilover. That way, drop it a little bit, and that way give us the lower ride that he's looking for. The problem is he's also got a rubbing noise coming from this wheel. So every time it turns, something's rubbing, something's making a noise on this side. So I got to figure that out. I'm not sure what that's going to be. So let's take a look. So let's bring it inside, see what it's going to be, put it up on the lift, lower the front. Hopefully that's all it needs, and then the front will be done. As of the back, I got to take off the shock, take off the spring, and put together the coilover, which are sitting in the trunk. Let's take a look at them, see what they look like. So he showed up with this, which these are the front struts. Coils are sitting over here, with the shocks over here. Here's the other one. So everything's kind of in pieces. So I got to put it all back together. As the tire spins, it goes crack, 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 like a squeaking noise almost. I don't know what that... Here, let me listen. No, you can't. I don't think you can hear it. It seems to go away as you go faster. So in this case, the first major part of lowering the front is taking measurements. That way we know where we stand, where he brought it in, and where it's gonna go. The idea is to drop it, which is what he wants. So let's measure it up. In this case, it sits at about 29¼ inches, okay? So 29¼ inches. That's the magic number for this one. Now let's do the other side. Front passenger is at 29, right under 29. The front driver is 29¼ Okay, so that's the starting point. We'll touch the rear when we get to it, but for now we just look at that. So next, let's put her on the lift and see where she goes from there. See if we can just lower the coils, if that's all it takes, and see what that noise is coming from that side, okay?
life up in the fast lane. Hey, living life up in the fast lane.
Okay, I have to basically drop it to the lowest setting in order for it to drop to the height that he wants. He wants it about an inch off of the fender. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see it right there. It's mostly all the way up top. Let me look, show it up top. It's basically all this has to come all the way down, right? The other side. Now here's the weird part. I don't know if you could tell, but he's got a little bit of play here, and that's not okay. That's not good.
Slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, though you limits, you just put them in Coronas, Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus, the bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment.
That could have been where that noise was coming from, but I kind of doubt it. I don't see anything weird in here. Ah, great, my battery's running up. But I don't see anything weird in here. Everything looks like it's where it's supposed to be. Maybe it was the boot here that was making the noise, but let me figure it out. Let me drop this all the way down, and we'll go from there.
The moment. Fool, take a gas and 200 on the dash. Bitch, I'm zoning, fast lane.
So basically that's the lowest setting that you're gonna get. That's about as close as you can get that's about as low as you can get. So that's what's gonna drop the car. I'm gonna drop it for now. Let's see how low it goes. Maybe that's a setting he likes. So let's see, let's compare both. So let me put the wheel on. Wow, that thing sits so much lower. So much lower. I think that's what he wants. I'm gonna leave it at that for now, but I still gotta do the rear coilovers, so we can get the back to sit a little lower too, which is what he's shooting for. So let's go ahead and put everything away. Let's go home. Good morning, Tire Garage TV. Yo, we're back. It's the next day, Friday, and we're back on this little puppy. Now let's knock out the rear. So the rear, I got everything in pieces in the trunk. So let me put everything together, show you how everything kind of goes, and we'll go from there. All right. So let's get to work. Let's get to work. So here basically what I have to do is drop the suspension. Pretty much drop the suspension to the point where the shock gets loosened up. I got to go into the trunk and loosen the nut up here to where the shock drops. The coil will drop enough to where it loses compression, so where I can just remove it. Let's go do that. Other than that, I don't really think I need to replace anything else. So let's go, let's get it.
Life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down.
So pretty much this is how homeboy brought it in. Now I gotta piece them together. Let me figure it out.
Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground.
All right, so here's what we're looking at. Basically, this kit comes not as a coilover technically in the rear. It basically comes as a two-part. You got the shock and you got the spring, and they both have adjustment. The shock here could be adjusted up and down. The coil can also be adjusted up and down. You see these threads right here? I gave it 3 threads here, and then I gave it 15 turns here. The only way to really see how it's gonna end up is to put it back on the floor. So let me put it on the floor, see what it looks like, and I think I'm kind of eyeballing it and kind of measuring it out. So hopefully on the first one I get it, that way it's less work to do. But that's the way this kit comes. So it's not technically a coilover, it's more of a shock spring replacement. Right? Right? Are you paying attention or not?
Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. Life up in the fast lane, fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Living life up in the fast lane.
What's up, Tower Garage TV? Yo, that little Sentra turned out nice. The stance on that thing and the way it drives really good. I really like the way it looked. The owner when he picked it up, he really liked the way it looked too. I wish I could post his Instagram here. I didn't ask him for permission, so I won't do that. But he's done some other upgrades on that little thing since the episode got recorded. So shout out to him, man. What's up, brother? So let me cut the episode short right here. I'm going to post my Instagram up here. I'm going to post his shop Instagram on this side. And go follow those two accounts. I do a lot of stories. I'm really active on social media, so go check those two accounts out. And I appreciate you for that. All right? Catch you on the next one. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it just as much as I enjoy doing it. All right? Catch you on the next one. And let's get to work. Let's get to work.
Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. Life up in the fast lane, fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to